I have Alice for three fabulous days of wedding planning. How do you feel about 3 days of wedding planning with your fiance? Yay!
Love it.
You love it?
Love it.
First thing she says to me is, "Can you give me an hour so we can work on something for work?" Yeah.
There's flowers coming out of these green things growing alongside the...
Okay, let's look at these flowers closely.
Michelle says,
Honey,
those are roses?
Those are roses. Okay. Alice.
Green thumb, I'm not.
Have any of you played with the Dr. Scholl's Custom Fit Orthopedic Center or Orthotics Center? I did. I found out I'm a CF410. And it was really a fascinating little thing. I highly recommend it. I'm not going to buy these today because they're $49.99. And I have a wedding coming up. But I did take a picture of them, so I might get them in the future if I find a coupon. But I found it to be really fascinating. And it was kind of cool. You just like remove your shoes, do all these things, and figure out the best inserts for your shoes. Pretty cool.
Press begin.
Can you tell I'm really bored? I'm taking my blood pressure. Alice is getting a prescription. I'm bored.
If you'd like to cancel this test at any time, press the red stop button.
Here we go.
That's on using Higgy today and increasing what you know about you. If you haven't already, join the millions of people who have created their own Higgy accounts. It's free, privacy protected, and secure. A Higgy account lets you access your progress anytime at Higgy.com or with the Higgy app. And it's easy to share your screening results with your doctor. Each time you check in your account, you'll earn points that can be used for great rewards and fun health challenges with big prizes. Create your own free account in seconds, right after your screening is complete.
No thanks. I'm just doing this to buy time.
I'll get this when I come back Monday, Michelle.
She's talking to me.
And we're done.
I think I have
Here are your results.
Look at how low my blood pressure is.
Oh, I've had this.
Nice and low.
Work. I've had beta dip. It didn't work.
She doesn't like her prescription.
Oh,
my pulse is low. My systolic, my diastolic, the beats per minute.
Come on, let's go.
Good morning. It's a frittata morning.
Do you have people's addresses?
Yes, I do. We're sending out thank you cards for our latest group of gifts from people, and we're going to make an andouille sausage frittata with onions and green peppers, and I usually make the frittata, so I'm actually teaching Alice something, which is like a miracle. Right, Al?
Yes.
Because she teaches me everything about cooking. So we're gonna make 9 eggs in the frittata, which means we're gonna have lots of leftovers. But this is a true like paleo type breakfast. And can I tell you that we have a very happy dog. So Sky has not been feeling well, as you all know. We've had kind of a holistic vet working with us. And we have found a food that has truly changed Sky's way of life. So I'm gonna tell you all about this. The vet told us to change Sky's diet, and so we did. She is no longer eating we were on what we thought was good food, but we have changed around her diet. We have changed it to this food, Wellness Simple, and it's salmon and potato formula, and Sky eats it up like you would not believe. We put it down, and she is like, yum! Food time! And she used to leave her food like all day sometimes. She absolutely loves this. So I know I'm doing an infomercial like Alice does.
again.
Infomercial time! But highly recommend.
Yeah,
Wellness
it's
Simple.
commercial. Now I have some eggs here. No, kidding.
So we're gonna, like, for a frittata, what you do is you just take the eggs, and she's gonna, like, put 9 eggs in here. And you don't have to add any milk or anything, because, you know, we don't do any dairy with our paleo recipes. So she's gonna just take 9 eggs, and she's gonna beat them up. Beat them up good. Beat them up. So we put some coconut oil down, just enough on the pan so that things can kind of fry up together. So now we're going to add the onions and green peppers and so a little bit of cut up andouille sausage. That's our decision today. We actually have 2 pieces. We fried them up together. So to the onions and green peppers that are cooking, Alice is going to add this andouille sausage right now. Right? So that they can cook too.
Chicken andouille.
Oh, it's chicken andouille sausage, which has no sugar in it. There's only a certain brand that we found. We found it at our new store that's in town that we're really excited about, which is called, what's it called?
Fresh Time.
Fresh Time, which they have in only certain places, but they have it also at Whole Foods, but we don't have a Whole Foods yet in Lansing. But they're opening one later this year, which we're really excited about.
Guess what? Our wedding is 2 weeks from today.
Oh my God! We're gonna be Mrs. and Mrs. Something. Something. Something?
Something.
Something. I think we'll be Mrs. and Mrs. S. Spices necessary. Usually salt, pepper, paprika, sometimes garlic. Really depends on what you put into it. So when the veggies are ready, the eggs will play. So
Do I leave the flame on?
So you leave the flame on, put it on the low, and see the oven is already set, but that's okay. So now we add.
How low?
No, they're good. You're at 3. No, that's a little low. Put it at 4. Yeah. Okay. So now you add your 9 eggs, and they go over, and you leave it on here for a little bit, and they're gonna curd. So we're gonna curd our eggs. And so we want that to happen. And so as the eggs are curding, what you do is...
Definition of curd below. No, kidding.
Definition of curd. You'll see, they're going to curd like how scrambled eggs do. And you just kind of bring them into the center like this. And then you let them kind of do that. And then you spread them back out. Yeah. Let them curd, spread back out. Let them curd, spread back out. Until they're, like, it's all curded. Keep going. Until you kind of see them curding. You do this for about 1.5 minutes. Where they're curding and you're spreading them back out. So that all of it has curded a little bit. You see? That's the curding process. Do you see the curding process?
Do I need it a little higher?
Nope, nope, it's curding. Do you see what curding is? How it kind of scrambles? That's the curding process. Curding. You get it?
Yeah. Okay.
You get it. Okay. Once it's done that for about 1.5 minutes, you throw it into the oven. Okay? For about 10 minutes until the top has browned. Keep an eye on it. You don't want to burn it. Once it has fully browned, you have your frittata, and it's wonderful. There we go. You see how it's kind of looking like kind of a scrambled egg curd, and then you spread it back out. Very nice. Once we spread it back out, no more runny. Yeah, looking good. Okay, now we put it into the oven. So hint number 1, when your alarm goes off or a timer goes off, don't be downstairs getting the laundry out like Alice is. So let's look. It can use a little more time. And how do you feel about your final product?
That looks pretty good.
And that is a frittata. Woohoo! We'll have leftovers.